Top 10 Naruto fight scenes. Naruto is indisputably and measurably one of the most popular anime series in the entire world. Not to mention, it's an emotion for all the anime fans out there. Naruto's many amazing combat scenes are responsible for a major part of its popularity. And today, we're going to talk about the top 10 Naruto fight scenes, which will definitely get you pumped up to watch the series all over again. Make sure you stick until the end to experience all the best fight scenes. So, without further delay, let's roll into the video. Number 10. Kakashi vs Obito. A lot of anime have fight scenes that end up being exaggerated, and it might be tough to feel involved in what's going on the screen. Kakashi and Obito have nearly arrived at theatrics before stopping the fight just in time. Their lives are burdened by numerous failures and the failure of others. While the two are inseparably connected, Kakashi is able to find new relationships and continue moving forward, while Obito intends to destroy the world and create a new one in which he may thrive. That is brutally obvious now that it has been revealed that the two are polar opposites. They also share one pair of Sharingan eyes. Towards the end of the battle, as Obito pulls Kakashi into his pocket dimension, this lonely location replicates the experience of Obito being separated. This fight illustrates how emotional and physically taxing each punch ultimately is for Kakashi, who succeeds owing to his allies figuring out a way inside Obito's pocket area and delivering help. This shows how important and powerful Obito opted to leave the relationships because of his sorrow after Rin's death, who was his and Kakashi's former teammate.
Damn, what a fight that was!
Ugh, it gives me goosebumps. Number 9. Naruto vs Gaara. That final showdown between Naruto and Gaara concludes the first tuning arc, making it the series' greatest achievement. In this battle, Naruto is able to defeat the demons and also Gaara, as well as save Sakura from certain death, becoming the hero he's never had the chance to be. Watching this fight will reveal to the audience that Gaara, like Naruto, has a tailed beast trapped inside him and has suffered because of that. Because Gaara can directly affect the lives of others, it seems violence is the only way he can affect them. This has a lot of ups and downs and graphics that are out of this world. This is Naruto's first significant fight with kaiju-sized creatures, and it showcases his fortitude and character. Although these adjustments could have been necessary, the situation emphasizes how fantastic the early chapters of Naruto were. Right, guys? Number 8. Naruto vs Naji. In many aspects, Naruto's fight with Naji was the first win of his decade-long journey. Despite taking on the no-name competition, he lands a few amazing attacks and emerges victorious in his first significant battle. Naji is a genius who is regarded by both adults and his peers, and whose Byakugan affords him a significant offense and defense advantage. So yet, no one else had even challenged him. Being a part of his clan's branch family implies that he will never realize his full potential, leading to a harsh, vicious mentality towards others he views as weak. He has no compassion or mercy towards anyone who appears to be weak. Throughout the anime, Naruto is always viewed as an underdog. This was his opportunity to demonstrate his worthiness. Since he had already successfully overcome his first challenge, the demon fox inside him, Kuruma, began to be distrusted. Naruto vs Naji was, even up to this day, an unforgettable moment in this series. Number 7. Sasuke vs Danzo. Throughout the series, Danzo as a character is fairly forgettable. This encounter showcases some of the enemy's strongest attributes. While Sasuke and the Hokage from the hidden village had never met before, Danzo's shadowy activities fit his title of mystery leader. Even if he is partially responsible for the Uchiha clan's destruction, Sasuke starts the battle vengeful, as he finds out several of his clans have Sharingan eyes that are embedded in Danzo's arm. Danzo's physical anatomy serves the same function as his worldview and illustrates that he views other people as nothing more than tools for his personal gains. Once one of Danzo's eyes remains open, he can counter any injury with his inserted arms. As Danzo races to finish Sasuke, the younger ninja is put in an awkward position as he attempts to figure out why Danzo is able to quickly recover from his most devastating assaults. Many fans of Naruto admire the show's exciting combat and depictions of how generational violence impacts its characters.
I don't know about you guys, but
It was quite epic.
wouldn't you agree?
Number 6. Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. Boruto might be hit or miss, but it does, in a roundabout sense, enrich the fictitious universe. Ironically, this battle made people realize how awesome Naruto truly is. In short, there are only a few powerful deities, and additionally, the last enemy of Naruto Shippuden, Kaguya, was one of the Otsutsuki clan. Boruto and his companions practice in preparation for their college entrance tests, in which Momoshiki appears and consumes chakra from powerful ninja presence. This ends up backfiring, though, as Naruto and Sasuke go over the top with the insane animation in both film and television versions of the incidents. Despite this fight not being the most emotionally compelling in the list, it was spectacular to watch. This episode reflects the entirety of the Boruto anime. Never thought this fight would be pulled off so amazingly. Number 5. Rock Lee vs. Gara. For the most part, this battle concentrates on how Naruto's great fights are choreographed. We won't even bother putting any of that other stuff aside because the fight between Rock Lee and Gaara is an excellent standalone in this series. Lee, the underdog of the battle contest, encounters Gaara, the walking prodigy. Even when significantly outmatched, Lee manages to severely compress the gap between his and Gaara's abilities. This battle is all suspenseful, with countless fight scenes, and it never ends. Lee getting rid of his weights may be the best moment in the entire Naruto series, with him finally getting permission to engage at his full ability, and various other characters criticizing the cliche of weighted apparel and picturing the event. If you haven't watched their fight yet, make sure you give it a shot. I guarantee it will be worth your time. Number 4. Naruto vs. Pain. The clash between Naruto and the Pain of the Akatsuki took place in the first part of Naruto Shippuden. He sought to use the collective strength of the ninja to manage the world and prevent unending battles from destroying his childhood. This victimization is a huge issue for Naruto, who puts everyone he cares about in grave danger. This just increases his dread of damaging his allies as he is unable to control Kurama's chakra. Naruto spends most of Shippuden trying to convince himself that he's more than just a container for monsters. In battle, Pain strikes from ambush and completely destroys the Leaf Village. Before destroying the entire town, he has his dead puppets assassinate the village's strongest ninja. The Orange Ninja goes on a killing spree with his newly founded siege moment. He never interferes to save him or express his love. In the entire series, Naruto undergoes his biggest beast transformation, an image of his late father. An image of his late father emerges reassures and convinces him that he has the courage and drive to conquer his own anguish. In the meantime, Naruto finishes off the final Pain's puppet and vows to discover a solution to stop the cycle of bloodshed without hurting innocent people. This is the battle where Naruto makes his society recognize and appreciate him and fulfills a long-time desire. Number 3. Naruto vs Sasuke, Round 1. Naruto and Sasuke's first fight was obviously the greatest duel in the entire series. Not to mention, it was absolutely fantastic. Once things begin, the animation is spectacular. In order to avenge the destruction of his clan and fight his brother, Sasuke is leaving the Hidden Leaf village. He's getting rid of all of his connections with the townsfolk. While Naruto can accept that Sasuke is angry and bitter, he will not allow Sasuke to damage their friendship. Sasuke is seeking fulfillment while Naruto is trying to save their friendship. Aww. It is made apparent how difficult that was for both of them, but they had no choice but to execute their convictions. Though Sasuke emerges with a physical win, he saves Naruto's life and recognizes how much Naruto means to him. Without a doubt, this is one of the greatest fights in anime's history, but only a selected few instances rival it. Number 2. Sasuke vs Itachi. It has been years in the making, but the battle between both Sasuke and Itachi serves as the payoff to the storyline. Fans knew very little about Sasuke when he first came into the series, other than the fact that he was very cool and desperately wanted to murder someone. Itachi was the man responsible for wiping out the whole Uchiha clan except his little brother Sasuke. To defeat his older brother, Sasuke threw everything he had away. This fight has some of the finest actions in the series. Sasuke's ferocity is all about executing his personal vendetta. Sasuke battles his older brother with everything he has, even with his terrible Kirin attack. But even as he feels he has won, Orochimaru takes over his nearly dead body and saves him, overusing his powers to the point of his own death. Sasuke is confused and stunned to see his purportedly evil brother showing sympathy to him. Aww. Sasuke felt only relief after knowing his brother was employed in broader political plots. Apart from its sentimental and world-building significance, this conflict could be regarded as a defining moment for the entire series. Go Sasuke! Number 1. Naruto vs Sasuke. To be honest, you already knew that the ultimate battle between Naruto and Sasuke would be at the top of this list when you started watching it. For good reason. This is the best fight in the series. The struggle and relationship between the two characters drove the majority of the show, and this fight brings all of their emotions and ideologies to a peak. The animation is just amazing, and it's packed with small details which make it worth watching numerous times. For example, throughout the fight, Sasuke interrupts Naruto's hand signs, preventing him from doing his unique shadow clone jutsu, and therefore disrupting most of Naruto's plans before they could ever begin. Meanwhile, Naruto demonstrates how fatigued he is by his friend's insistence on fighting, while all he wants is for the two of them just to find a way to achieve their goals. Even though the franchise continues, this fight seems like the final chapter of Naruto, and it lives up to all of the expectations the viewers had for it in mind. These battle scenes were executed awesomely, and yeah, the end result is well worth the effort. And that was all about the best top 10 fight scenes in Naruto. Before you go, let me ask you, which one of these fight scenes thrilled you the most? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notification if you want to see more anime videos like this one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios!